Attending a university open day can be both exciting and sometimes overwhelming at the same time. It's a chance to explore the campus, meet the staff and students, and uncover the opportunities available to you during your time at further education. But before you undergo your first open day, here's a few things you should definitely consider. First up is research the universities you want to visit. Make a list of things such as the courses available, the admission requirements, and the location of the university. And once you've compiled this, make a list of the key universities that you want to go and visit. Once you've made a list of the universities you want to visit open days at, then you need to plan your travel. You should account for how far away the university is from you, as well as accounting for traffic. And if you're going to go by public transport, then make sure you take timetables, and also you are able to locate the nearest bus stop or train station to the university you're going to visit. And as a bonus tip, make sure you book in advance, because most likely you're going to be saving money that way. And of course, if you're going to be staying overnight, be sure to research the accommodation options near or on the university campus that are available to you. As well as booking your travel and accommodation in advance, it's crucial to book your slot on the open day to make sure there's definitely enough slots on the day. Make sure the open day doesn't clash with any potential plans or dates you may have to hold spare for other commitments in the future. And also on the open day itself, make sure you know not only the location, but also the timings are involved in the day, because you don't want to be missing out on any crucial information that you receive on the day. This ties in nicely to my next piece of advice of thinking about what you actually want to get out of your open day. So for example, what departments do you want to visit? What students do you want to ask questions to? What areas you want to learn more about, for instance. So it's really crucial in advance of your open day to make a note down of these key areas and key things you want to discover and uncover and learn more about during the day itself. Another key piece of advice is to prepare any questions you want to ask in advance, because you have to remember that the university representatives there for you on your open day, they're there to help you out, they're there to answer any potential questions you may have about university. So take the time in advance of your open day to prepare any key questions you may have about life at university or the university you're visiting more specifically. For some inspiration, you may consider asking questions on areas such as course content, financial aid, accommodation options, student support, extracurricular opportunities, entry requirements, or career options. Also, it's really important to find out what to take. So in advance of your open day, if there's anything specific the university requires you to bring with you, they will notify you of this. But in most cases, I would recommend bringing a bag so that you can store things such as a prospectus, as well as wearing comfy shoes, because most likely you're going to be doing a lot of walking on the day itself. Also, it's really important if you have any special requirements or disabilities to reach out and get in touch with the university support team. This is exactly what they're there for, and it's their job to ensure that on the day itself you're able to access everything as any other guest would during the day, and you're fully comfortable in an environment that's right for you. You may also want to consider bringing a friend or family member, for instance, as some form of company, because there may be one or two things you might miss, for instance, or if you want a second person's opinion or a second person's perspective, then this can come really in handy on your open day. As well as considering bringing company of some form, you may also want to consider jotting down notes, because I know from my experience that in an open day you're going to be receiving a lot of information, and of course it's going to be very difficult to remember all of that information. So just jotting down any key bits of info, any things that you found particularly useful or want to learn more about, perhaps researching after the open day itself. So make a note down of these, whether it be digitally or traditional via pen and paper, so you can come back to these and remember all the information and extract the most use out of your open day. If it's available during your open day, I definitely recommend taking a campus tour, as it gives you an amazing chance to look at the campus facilities. So these may include things such as lecture theatres, sporting facilities, perhaps even your student accommodation or your student environments, the student centres available to you. So by looking at all these facilities and having a chance to view these in person, it enables you to get that true sense of whether this is an environment you like, and if this is somewhere potentially in the future you can see yourself studying and attending your university years at. I definitely recommend talking to current students during the day, because of course you have information available online to you where you can look up after the open day for more information, but by talking to students themselves, you gain a true insight into what life at university really is like. You may want to consider asking students questions about their courses, the support services available at the university, the accommodation, the extracurricular opportunities and social life. There's so many different questions you can ask current students if you want to gain a more personalised answer, and for sure I would 100% definitely recommend this on your open day. On the topic of accommodation, you definitely want to be making sure on your open day you check out the accommodation options available to you and asking questions such as what the facilities available are within the accommodation, what the cost is, and what the availability of rooms is. And if you're living off campus, then you want to consider things such as transport and what the general cost of living in the area should be to give you a benchmark of comparison. As well as things such as campus tours, during your open day there may be other activities on offer, and I definitely recommend getting involved in these, as it gives you a very small glimpse into what social life is at university, as this is such a key part of the university experience, developing not just as an academic but as a person more overall as well. So definitely get involved in these. I'd also recommend ahead of your first open day making sure you're familiar with the application process and the requirements needed for applying to university. On the day itself, you'll be able to speak to an admissions officer in most instances. We can ask questions about the process more broadly, any documents you need, or any deadlines that are required as part of the process. Finally, ahead of your first university open day, expanding on one of the points I made earlier, when making notes on the university you're seeing, it's really crucial after the university open day to look back on these notes and compare them to either other universities you're considering viewing or other universities you've attended open days at, to make sure you make a fully informed decision. There is no rush, and it's really crucial to consider all the elements I've mentioned in this video, whether it be the academic side of things or the more social, broader side of things. Combine all these different factors to gauge truly what university experience and what university has to offer the best opportunity for you during your years at university. So there you have it. That is everything you need to know ahead of your first university open day. Remember to do your research, plan your day, take notes, explore the campus, and talk to current students and staff so that you can find the university that offers the best experience for you. Good luck on your first open day, and I wish you all the best.